In today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to make hundreds of unique viral reels exactly like these. This account is called Hard Pill Hustlers. It's got 1 million followers and it's got hundreds of millions of views on all of these reels. Let me show you some of them.
4 pieces of advice that changed my mentality. 1. Stop being afraid to spend money. You spend $1,000 to travel.
We're going to make hundreds of these reels within seconds and automate the entire process. We'll be using make.com and Airtable that will be helping us automate the entire process from creation to video editing to posting on many different social medias. As you can see, I have Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube in here, and you can add as many as you like that will automatically post for you without even having to press any buttons. I've been posting these reels for about a week now. These are the type of videos that it creates, all without even editing or doing anything to upload this.
Ever felt the fire inside you? That's ambition. It's what pulls us from dreams to reality. Embrace it, chase it, and watch your world transform.
Pretty simple, pretty easy, and we're going to be creating hundreds of these in minutes. I'm showing you the step-by-step process of how to do all of it. Now, if you'd like access to my make.com blueprints that allow you to import exactly like that and have all of the modules already set up for you, make sure to check out my school community where you get access to all of my templates, a full faceless YouTube automation course, and weekly tech support calls where you can get access to me and the rest of the community members to help you with whatever automation or business needs you need. It's a growing community of automation experts, content creators, and business owners. First link in my bio and description. Now let's get back to the automation. So what you're going to want to do is go to Airtable, create an account. I have affiliate links down below that get you some free stuff. Once you have your account and it's all set up, you're going to want to hit the create button and we're going to hit start from scratch. Okay, first let's rename the database. I'm going to call it Faceless Reels Demo, and I'm going to put that color to it. Okay, so let's rename this table. Let's rename it Videos. This table is going to store all of the stock videos that we will be editing into our videos. Okay, so for this first column, let's edit the field. Let's call it ID, and we're going to change this to an auto number. Okay, next we're going to delete these fields. I don't want to edit them. It'll be easier just to create. So now let's create a created date time. So just click this created time and like that. We don't have to name it. Next, let's add a attachment. It will be called video. After that, let's add a query field. And this one will be a single line text. Like that. Okay, after that, let's create a duration field. This will be a duration field. We're going to change the duration format to include the seconds like that. And then we're going to create field. Okay, after that, let's change the view name. Let's rename this to all rows, like that. And then we're going to create another grid. This grid will be called all unused, like that. After that, we're going to apply a filter to this. Okay, we're going to add a duration. So duration condition. The duration has to be greater than 0:10 seconds. So I want videos that are greater than 10 seconds. We're going to add another condition where duration is less than 1-00. So it's less than a minute because YouTube Shorts can only be a minute long at max. After that, we're going to click out of that. We're going to add one last column. It's going to be linked to another record. We're going to create a new table. The new table name will be Reels, like that. And then we're going to turn allow linking to multiple records off. Hit create field. And then we're going to go back to the filter and we're going to add one more condition where Reels is not empty. So this basically means that there should be no reels, prior reels that are created within this view. And then all rows should have no filters. It will show all records no matter what. Okay, after that, let's go to Reels. Let's change this name field to a keyword field as a single line text. After that, let's rename this field as source video and hit allow linking to records off. After that, let's add a created field. So a created time field and then hit create field like that. Next, let's add a video attachment. name it video, like that. After that, let's add a script field. The script field will be a long text, like that. Okay, after that, let's add an Instagram reel single line text. Instagram reel, like that. After that, we're going to create a Facebook reel, like that, single line text. And then we'll create one more for YouTube short, like that. Okay, and the last column will be a link to another record. Create a new table. New table will be called music. And you can turn allow linking to multiple records off, like that. Okay, now we're going to go into the music field. We're going to rename this to ID and make it an auto number. Confirm the change. Next, we're going to insert right. This will be a music attachment. And then after that, we're going to insert right again, and we're going to call this license. License will be a long text. You should put that in the description, and it allows for it to be fully copyrighted. Okay, after that, we're going to go back to Reels, and we're going to go to this music linked field, and we're going to add lookup fields. And we're going to add music and license, like that. Let's close this getting started column. And let's go back to music. I'm going to add 3 different music that correlates to my niche. The niche that I'm going for is this Instagram page about motivation, success, wealth, and all of those things. And it has a specific type of music. And I'm going to add that here. But for whatever your niche is, you're going to want to look up some music, background music based on that niche. I did 3 different music columns. Okay, after that we need to add one last table, and then we'll be done for Airtable. We're going to start from scratch. This table will be called counts. We're going to change it to an auto number ID. Auto number, like that. We're going to delete these fields. We're going to add a page number field, and this will be a number field. We're going to make sure the decimal places is a 0, and then we're going to remove the show thousands separator, like that. After that, we're going to delete these first 2 fields, and then we're going to add a last modified date field. So we're going to go to last modified time, hit create field, and then we're done. Okay, we created the Airtable aspects. Now we're going to go back to make.com, and we're going to start building out this automation. So once you have your make.com account and it's all set up, I also have that link down below. You can create a new scenario. So let's do that. Let's name this scenario. I called it Faceless Reels Demo because I already created this. And then the first one we're going to do is the Airtable watch responses. We're going to create a webhook. We're going to name the webhook. I called it Faceless Reels Demo. It can be whatever you like. Hit save. We're going to hit OK, and then we're going to save it, and then we're going to copy this address to clipboard. Okay, we're going to go take this address, and we're going to go back to Airtable. We're going to go to this automations tab right here. We're going to add an automation that will trigger our full automation and creating the videos and everything. For me, I like to post one video at least once a day, so I have it on a set scheduled time. So that's what we're going to do for this one. We're going to go to this at scheduled time automation. We are going to rename this automation 1 to trigger, like that. And then we're going to set the interval type to days. And we're going to set the timing to every once a day, every 1 day at, I like to do it at 5 p.m., like that. And we can start that today. So we'll test trigger that. And there you go, it works. After that, we're going to add a step. This one will be a run a script. Okay, once we're here, we're going to paste in the script that I have. I'm pasting in the script. You pause the video here and type it in, or you can go to my school, community where I'll have all the prompts and the templates for you to paste in. So once you have this, we are going to change this URL to the URL that we created here. So let's go back to this. Let's copy address to clipboard, and we're going to paste that in. And then the action will be generate video. We'll need to know this in a second. So once we have that, let's go back to our scenario. Let's hit OK. And let's hit run once. And then let's go to here and let's test this. And then it says test ran successfully. Let's go back to make. And there is our action generate video. Okay, perfect. Let's start building out this make.com. We're going to first add a router here. Okay, we're going to add a condition where the action is equal to generate video, like that. So that means only generate videos will go down this path right here. Okay, once we have that, we're gonna go to Airtable and we're gonna search records. Okay, once we're here, we're gonna have to add a connection. Connection type will be OAuth. Let's name this connection Faceless Demo. You'll then be redirected to this Airtable grant access page. We're going to select the table. So we're going to select the workspace and we're going to hit grant access. Okay, once you have that, the connection will pop up and then we're going to select the base. Okay, now we're going to select the table. Okay, the table will be videos. And then we're going to select the all unused view like that. And then we're going to hit select all. And then we're going to limit it to only one video because we only want one video. Okay, once we're here, we're going to add another router. This router will have two conditions where total number of bundles is equal to 0. Hit OK. And then this path will have another filter where total numbers of bundles is not equal to. Let's go down to the numeric operators. It's not equal to 0. And let's make sure this filter is at numeric equal to, like that. So if it goes down this path, it means that no unused videos are there for us to use. So it means that there's going to be no videos here for us to use. And we're going to need to call an API to grab all the videos that we need. And then we can go down the correct path. So for this first one, we're going to go back to Airtable. We're going to search records. We're going to go to the base. We're going to go to the table counts and we're going to select the ID and page number and then the limit will be 1 like that. Okay, after that we're going to go to HTTP and we're going to make a request. Now this is the free API where we can get stock images and videos with your account. So I'm going to teach you how to get the authorization for using this API. And then we're going to go back to this. So for now, let's go to this URL and we're going to paste in our URL. You can pause here and type that in yourself. We're going to hit OK for now. We're going to save everything. And then we're going to go to the account that you need. Next, you're going to go to this website. It's pexels.com/API. And once you're here, you're going to have to create an account. Once you create an account, it will give you an API key. And you're going to save that key. It will only be viewed once. Once you have that API key, then we can go back to make.com. Okay, so once you have your authorization API key, you're going to go back to make.com. We're going to go back to this HTTP module. The method will stay as get, and we're going to start adding some query strings right now. Okay, for the first query string, we're going to add a query name. The value for the query will be whatever niche stock images you like. So for my niche, which will be the motivation type stuff, it's going to be like adventure type stuff and videos of just jumping off stuff and just overall adventure. So my keyword is going to be adventure. So I'm just going to type that in, adventure like that. You can also go into Pexels and search for videos, and then if I type in adventure, I can see that there's tons of videos of people just adventuring out. And so these are the type of videos that I want. So you can go in and search for whatever videos that you think are going to be good for your niche. And then once you have that, you're going to paste that into this value here. Okay, so let's continue. Let's add a few more query strings. So for the name, it will be orientation, and then the value will be portrait. And so what that means is they're only going to be vertical type videos and not horizontal ones like these. So it's basically adding a filter for vertical like these, vertical adventure. Okay, after that, let's add a couple more query strings. Okay, for this third query string, we're going to type in size, and then we're going to type in large. This means it's only going to give us the HD and 4K videos for us to use, which we want the best quality ones. After that, we're going to add another query string. This one we'll type in per_page, like that, and the value will be 80. It means there's going to be 80 videos that are within this API search. And then we're going to type in page number. And then the last query string, we're going to type in page. And the value will be the page number that we get from the Airtable search records. So for this one right here. Okay, after that, body type will stay empty, and then parse response we want as yes. Okay, the last thing for this, we're gonna add one header, and this will be the API key that we got from Pexels. So we're gonna hit add header. We're gonna type in authorization, has to be typed in and spelled correctly. And then the value for the authorization will be the API key that you got from Pexels here when you created the account. So make sure you just paste that in here and then hit OK. And then we're going to make sure we save that. Okay, so for us to grab the videos and continue the automation, this has to be run. So we're going to test run this whole page. So make sure we hit auto line, let's save. And then we're going to hit run once. We're going to go back to Airtable and we're going to go to automations. And we are going to run this script. We're going to test action. Okay, it completed and that was literally 5 seconds. So let's go into here, let's go into data, let's go into videos, and then these are all of our videos. It has images, it has video files, all the different sizes, and then it's got 80 results. So 80 different videos that we can use, which is insane. And the page is only one, okay? So that means, so the total results for that query that we typed in, which was adventure, has 6,047 results. So we have 6,000 free videos that we're able to use in all of our automations. It's mind-blowing. I love this. So that's only the first page. We can just make another API call with page number 2, and then it's going to give us another 80 brand new videos that are 4K and HD. Okay, so now that we have that, we're going to add an iterator. We're going to iterate over those videos. So go into this API request, go into data right here, and then we're just going to click on those videos like that. Hit OK. Okay, we're going to add one more iterator, and we're going to iterate over the video files here. And then we're going to hit OK. Okay, after that, we're going to go to Airtable, and we're going to create a record. We're going to choose the account faceless demo that we created. Hit continue. You're going to have to reauthorize the grant access for that workspace. We're going to hit grant access. Okay, it should fill in like that. We're going to select the base. For our table, we're going to add videos. Okay, within the video, we're going to type in this file URL. We're going to select the link right here, like that. For query, we typed in adventure, so we're going to type that in here. And then duration, that will be the first iterator right here, which will be duration, like that. And then we're going to select OK. And then we're going to add one filter right here where the width is equal to 2160, which means we're only going to get the file sizes that are 4K, which they'll be the highest quality ones, so we only want those. And then we're going to hit OK. Okay, after that, we're going to close the loop, and we're going to go to iterator, sorry, not iterator, we're going to go to array aggregator, like that. The source module will be the first iterator, so iterator 8, like that. Okay, so once we have the array aggregator, we are going to add an Airtable updated record. Make sure we select the right connection. The base will be faceless reels demo. The table will be counts. The record ID will be the record ID that we get from this search records right here, which is from the counts. Page number will be page number plus, which is in this numeric functions. Go to the plus, and then we're just going to type 1. So it's page number +1, and then we are going to hit OK. Okay, so that is the completed path for that and getting all the videos. Let's Now we're going to auto align, we're going to save that, and we're going to run once. Okay, in the Airtable, we're going to go back to automations and we're going to trigger it one more time. As you can see, it ran all the way through. It got the 80 videos and then added 78 of them and then updated the count so that if we go back to here, we go back to data, go back to videos, we have all of the videos. And then these top 3 is the ones that we forgot to delete. So let's delete those. Okay, so since that is working well, we're going to go back to make.com and we're going to go into this. Okay, so since that workflow is already done, we're going to go back to here and we're going to go to ChatGPT. We're going to create a completion. We're going to select the model 4.0. We're going to add messages. The role will be user. Okay, for message content, we're going to add in this. Okay, so essentially what we are doing in this prompt is you're a social media expert and I'm going to be providing a keyword down below. And what it's going to return is number 1, the keyword, and then number 2, a video script that fits the duration of the video. And then I made sure to only return the actual script. Sometimes it would return scene 1 and scene 2 and other unnecessary stuff. And so we're going to return only those. And then here are the keywords that I provided. So this is based on my niche and what I want to do. But essentially what this is, it splits, so it basically creates an array of all these keywords, and then it shuffles the keywords, and when we get the first one in the array, making it so we get a random keyword every single time. Okay, and for max tokens, we're going to set that to 0, and then we're going to hit OK. Okay, after that, we're going to go to 11 Labs, which is right here. We're going to create a speech synthesis. You will need a 11 Labs connection. Essentially, you go to 11 Labs, you create an account, and then you add a subscription. I only pay for $5 a month, and it gets me tons of voiceovers. Highly recommend. It's great. I have a link in the description, so make sure you check that out. Okay, for voice, this will depend on your niche and whatever you would like it to be. I like this professional Julian. It's a deep, mature narrator type of voice. There's tons of voices to choose from as far as the niche, news, conversational characters, whatever you like. So you select that in there. Okay, for model, it has to be this 11 multilingual V2. It's pretty finicky with that. Okay, for text, because we're creating the script with OpenAI and we're creating it with a very specific format, we are going to paste in this. So what this does is it splits the string on the script part. This means there should be 2 elements in that array, and it's going to be the script on one element, and then the other element, it will be the keyword. And so because we want the last part of the array, which is just the script, we're going to put in the last keyword, and then any extra spaces or anything like that, it will just trim and then make it so it's just the clean text. So that's what we're doing there. Let's make sure we select the 24 from OpenAI. Let's make sure we select the result. And that reminds me, we need to make sure we're selecting the right duration. So we go in here, go in there, and then everything else will be correct. Hit OK. Okay, after that, we need to upload this file to our either Google Drive or Dropbox. I prefer Dropbox because it doesn't require an extra layer of authorization for Make and Google, and otherwise you have to reauthorize every week and it's kind of a pain. So I choose Dropbox. We're going to upload a file. Choose your Dropbox connection. Super simple, you just create a connection name and then go through the OAuth like that. The folder, I choose trash. It's based on me, and then we're going to upload that 11 Labs file. Okay. Next, we're going to do another Dropbox, and we're going to go to create/update a share link. The file path will be path lower. Make sure it's path lower, not path display, because this makes sure it's all lowercase, which is what we need. And then everything else can stay the same, so we'll hit OK. Okay, after that, we're going to search for Airtable, and we're going to search records. And we're going to select the music table. Basically, we're going to pick a random row from the music table, hit grid view, and then we're going to select the music and then the license. And then we're going to input this formula. Basically, we are selecting a random number between 1 and 3. And so because that's the ID, we're selecting a random music ID, and then we're going to make sure the limit is 1, and that allows it to be random. If you'd like to add more, we would just put in the amount. Okay, once we input the limit, we're going to hit OK. Okay, and then after that, we're going to go back to Airtable, and we're going to create a record. Select the base. The table will be reels. Okay, this is what I just pasted in for the keyword. Essentially, we're going to be doing the same thing. We are going to split on the keyword, and then we want the keyword part, and then we're going to split on the script part, and then we're going to get the first part of that array. And essentially, it makes it so we can get everything in between the keyword and the script text. And so whatever's in between that, that's what we're getting. Okay, and then source video will be the record ID from the first search records. And make sure it is the record ID this one and not this one, because this is a single number. We want the Airtable record ID, which will be this. And then make sure we select the correct result from here, which will be 15. And then for script, I just like to put in the entire OpenAI response. And then the last one will be the music, where we select the top record ID from the latest search records, like that. And then we're going to hit OK. Okay, after that, we have 2 more modules left in this row. So we're going to go to JSON, and we're going to create JSON. We're going to add a data structure. This one we'll call faceless JSON to video, like that. And we're going to hit the generate. We're going to paste in this sample data. Hit generate, and then it should fill in just like that. We're going to hit save. Okay, once we have this, we're going to go into ID. This ID will be the first create a record, like that. FPS will be 25. Cache will be no. Draft will be no. Width will be 1080. Height will be 1920. Okay, after that, we're going to add a few scenes. So let's go into scenes, add elements. This one will be the first one, which will be the download URL. This will be the voiceover. The type will be audio, like that. Width will be 1080, and then 1920 for height. Okay, volume will be 1, and then duration will be -1. Makes it so it's the dominant clip, and it will hold that duration no matter what the voiceover is. Okay, we're going to add another item. Okay, this one will have a video URL. Okay, this one we are going to go grab the video from the search records right here. This one will be inside the video array. We're going to go hit this URL like that. Type will be video, like that. Width will be 1080 by 1920. Volume will be 1, and then duration. The duration will be -2, meaning this video will be clipped based on this voiceover. And then we're going to add the background music right now. Let's go to source. Let's go into this music array, and then we're going to hit the URL like that. Type will be audio. Width will be 1080 by 1920. Okay, volume will be 0.1 like that. Duration will be -2, meaning this will also be clipped based on the voiceover. Okay, now we're going to add some exports. Go into destinations. Type will be webhook. The content type will be application/JSON. Okay, now we're going to generate an endpoint for this automation. So let's go back to Airtable. Let's go to automations, and then we are going to create an automation down here. We're going to see all. And then we're going to do when webhook received. We are going to copy this webhook, and then we're going to go back to make.com, and we're going to paste in that endpoint like that. Next, we'll finish this off. Let's go back to hi, like that. Okay, and then for elements, we are going to add some subtitles. So let's go for type, subtitle, subtitles with an S. Language will be EN for English. Okay, for style, we're going to paste in the classic progressive. By the way, all of these settings can be changed however you like. All I have to go to is JSON to video, and you'll have a full list of items you can change and whatever you'd like to change. So style is a good one to look at and see which one works for you. Okay, for all caps, we'll hit yes. Position will be center -center. Font size will be 65. Okay, word color will be #FFFFF, meaning it will be white, and so there's no color change based on whenever the word is spoken. Okay, for font family, we're gonna go to Libre Baskerville. Okay, shadow color will be black. Outline width will be 0. Shadow offset will be 2. Words per line will be 4. Okay, and then resolution will be custom, like that. And then we're gonna hit okay. That will be it all. Okay, and then we just need one more endpoint, which will be the HTTP module. We're gonna make a request. This we are going to go to JSON to video. Okay, I'm going to paste in the URL. Feel free to pause the video here and paste that in. The method will be post. The body type will be raw. Content type will be JSON. And then this request content, we're going to fill in this JSON string like that. And then we're going to make sure we parse response yes. And then the last thing, we're going to add our API key. So in order to get our API key, we need to go to JSON to video. Once you create an account, you should be able to get the API key, and then you just add some credits, add some seconds, and then you can start creating. This is JSON to video. It is a video editing API that allows you to fill in some JSON, and then it creates a video for you. Okay, so once you have your API key, we're gonna go into name, we're gonna hit x-API-key, like that. And then we're going to paste in that API key that you get when creating your account. And then we're going to hit OK. Okay, so once we have that, we are going to auto line. We're going to save that. And then we're going to run once. And then we are going to go back to Airtable. And we are going to go to the trigger. We're going to trigger this one more time. Okay, I found a mistake. It went through this path when we already created all the video records and we got all the videos that we needed, and it somehow went to this path. So I went back to Airtable, I went back to data, went to videos, and I noticed that these were incorrect. This is how it was, and these were the records, and there's no records here. So it's basically saying, oh, I need to create more records because these weren't correct. So all you need to do is go back to here. We're going to switch these around like so. And that allows it to fix all the records. Now we have 84 videos, which is perfect. And so now if we go back to demo, we save it, and then we run once, go back to automation, let's trigger it again. And there we go, it goes to the bottom route. Okay, it looks like it completed the route. And let's make sure we got the success true, okay. So now we should be able to get a automation when we're received. So we're going to trigger that. It hasn't come through. While that's working, let's rename this to JSON. Okay, I renamed it JSON to video, full video. Let's test trigger one more time. It's still coming through. Okay, it looks like the video has come through, and we should be able to see the URL like that. Nice. Okay, now we're going to update a record. We're going to select the Reels table. The record ID, we're going to go into body, and we're going to go back to ID. That should be it. And then fields, we're going to go to video, and we're going to go into body and find the URL like that. And then we'll run as configured. And then there's the video. Perfect. Let's check it out. Let's go to Reels, and then there's the video right there. Let's check it out.
Ever felt that fire inside you? That's drive. Imagine waking up every morning, hungry for progress, eager to conquer challenges. Drive isn't just motivation, it's the fuel that propels your dreams into reality.
Okay, so that's basically the video it just created. Now we're going to upload it. Okay, so since the updated record was a success, we're going to add one more. We're going to run a script. Okay, now that we have the update record, we're going to add one more step. It's going to run a script. Okay, and then now we're going to paste in that script. It's a little bit different than the other one with some added stuff. Make sure you go back to make.com and copy this address again, and then paste it into this URL here. Now we're going to add an input variable, which will be a record ID. Record ID. Make sure the only capital in this is the I in ID. And then the value will be the body ID, like that. And then make sure this is upload video. We're gonna finish editing. We're gonna go back to make.com and we are going to create an action equal to upload video, like that, so that it only goes down this path when you're uploading a video. Now let's grab that reel. So let's go to Airtable. Let's get a record. Make sure you select the right connection, the faceless demo. Faceless demo reels. Table will be reels. Record ID will be coming through this right here. So let's trigger that. Let's cancel. Save. Let's run once. Let's go back to Airtable. Let's run this script. Okay, let's go back here. We should get the record ID like that. So we're gonna fill that in. Okay, in this record ID, we're gonna hit the record ID like that. And then we're gonna hit OK. We'll save that. Okay, after that, we're going to go to Instagram and we're gonna go to Instagram for business. Make sure you have a business Instagram account. And we're gonna create a Reels post. Okay, make sure you select the page that you want it. The video URL, we're going to go into this video and then select URL. Caption, I like to do this sort of caption for my niche. I like to do the comment start if you want to learn how to do that. And then we have follow, and then we have some tags down here. And then I make sure to share to feed, yes, like that. And then we're gonna hit OK. Okay, after that, a couple more left to go. Let's go to Facebook, like that. And Facebook pages. And we are going to go down to videos. And we're going to upload a video. We're going to select the page. And we are going to download a video from URL. The URL will be the video URL, like that. Then description, I like to paste in something like this. And then I also like to add in the license. That one is found in this music license for music, and then make sure you click the number 1, that hit OK. Okay, and then a couple more. We're gonna go to HTTP, get a file. We're gonna get the video file, like that. And then we're gonna go to YouTube. I'm gonna upload a video. Okay, for a title, I like to put in this. It's basically universal to whatever I make. You can also add a ChatGPT model to create this if you like. Video category can be whatever niche you like. I'll do entertainment for me. Privacy status, if you want to view it before publishing it, I like to just set to public. And then description, I like to keep it similar to the rest, like that. And add the license. Okay, and then video is made for kids, nope. And then hit OK. Sometimes you have to go back into it and hit OK again. Make sure you have it, there you go. And then very last one, we have to go into Airtable and update a record, select the base, select the Reels table, select the record ID that we get from the first one, like that. And then for Instagram Reel, we're gonna hit the post ID. For Facebook Reel, we'll put in the video ID. And then YouTube Short, we'll put in the video ID like that. And then hit OK. And there we go. We're gonna hit auto line or save that. We will turn it on so that it is fully on, and then we are going to run this script since we never did that. Okay, it fully finished the animation. Let's check these out. Okay, and here it is. This is the one we just created 39 seconds ago. Okay, here is the video for within Facebook, published 1 minute ago.
Ever felt that fire inside you?
Okay, and then here
That's
it is
drive.
in YouTube.
Imagine waking up every morning, hungry
Perfect.
for progress, eager.
Okay, again, make sure you check out my school community where you can check out the courses, the tech support, and as well as the templates that I will be placing in here for the following video. And then make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.